Target Field in Minneapolis. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound now, Bailey Ober. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, ready to go here. Ernie Clement digs in now. Clement thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. And the 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Vladdy handling the duties at first. 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. That one lifted to left. Larnach under it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ernie Clement.
Well, he's one of the best on-base guys in the league right now. Top 5 in on-base percentage in the AL. Works a lot of deep counts, but what I love about it is that his teammates can feed off of those quality at-bats, and all of a sudden, that runs down the lineup. You get that pitcher out of a game a little bit earlier because of the higher pitch count. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Dalton Varsho stands in here, takes ball one low. The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Kreidler. And that'll do it. The Twins coming up, no score. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. We go to the bottom of the first, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Digging in, Luke Keeschel into center. Varsho makes the grab on the run. One pitch and one out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Cody Clemens.
Yeah, bro, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
Slider, low outside.
Here's the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Jimenez. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Here's Trevor Larnach. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
Slider, middle inside.
Out towards right center field. Springer has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Twins retired in short order. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, George Springer. Foul ball there. The 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Foul ball. And the 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Struck him out looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That one fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Down to the bottom of the second, no score. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Inside, just missed. Clemens with a homer in his last game.
Four-seam fastball, low inside.
That's a laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of it. struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Sinker. Low inside.
And now the 0-1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him.
There goes the runner. Bell in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Low middle.
The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
Four-seam fastball.
Man at first, one away.
Inside.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fastball. Low inside.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
Sinker. Low inside.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Knuckle curve. Middle outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, try to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Whoa.
Foul ball there. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's away.
Next pitch is outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position. Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
The Blue Jays looking to strike first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. In the air, left field. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
sinker.
Here we go.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here comes the 0-1. Now one missed. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. Ball 3.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Springer at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanic.
Laser base hit. 1 runs in. The throw in. Save.
Yep,
in
he made
comes
it.
the run from second.
Tag.
Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. High fly ball, right field. Outman under it. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Middle outside.
That clips the corner.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle.
Slider.
Hope he gets a mistake.
Low outside.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Sweeper. Low outside. 4-seam fastball. High inside.
Fastball almost got him there.
Slider. Low middle.
Softly hit to third. Sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 30. Man.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Out. And launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Kreidler at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back in target field, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Taps softly to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Yes.
Ripped on a line to center. And that's a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Jimenez in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 0-1. In the air, right side of the infield. Keishel takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Ball.
That's off the mark. Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Base knock center field. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Bailey over. Won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. A new arm into the game, the righty, number 78.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from him.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Twins nothing. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back in Minnesota, an impressive outing so far. Siggy picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, he's pitching with feel right now, Boog. You can see it in the way he's navigating this lineup. Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1 down.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
The Twins trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Middle outside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And they'll do it again.
Sinker. Low inside.
1-2 now.
Slider. Low outside.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Fought off foul.
Slider. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 1 now. And he swings through that one. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Kirk aboard here at first with nobody out. That one almost got him. Now all even up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 4.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's George Springer. Got one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Kirk around third. 1 run in. Here comes another. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double. Then it's 5-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Fastball is outside.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger, 1 for 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, and that one is gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 17th of the year, and they add on. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to been foul.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Anthony Banda.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Lays down a bunt to the right side, and a foul ball. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Oh.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. He goes down looking.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
2 outs. Base is empty. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on.
Oh.
Left field, and that is a foul ball. The 1-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Outman on the move. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Takes it in for the out.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
The catcher, Ryan Shepard.
First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. In there at the knees.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. And he'll pull into second safely.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Four-seam fastball.
The 1-0.
He's just missing with some pitches. They're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In the air, right field. Springer should have this one. And that is the third out of the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Ernie Clement will hit next.
The second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Fly ball down the line. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So man aboard, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3. And the lefty with the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was running right there. So good job of quickly getting the pitch to the catcher. And the catcher with good footwork, really good throw on the money. Gets the base runner, and they cut off that would-be base stealer.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him. Third out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And they hold a 7-0 lead.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Outman leading things off and takes a strike. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Foul ball. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the end fourth.
And he beats it. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know? Yeah, no question.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Slider, low outside.
Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Oh!
Slider. Low outside.
Lined into left center. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. Here's Byron Buxton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a ball.
Slider. Low middle.
Bases loaded, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. That missed by a lot. And the count now even up.
Fastball. High outside.
Base hit center field. One run across. Another comes in to score. Runners at the corners here. One away. Cody Clemens, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Low inside.
Oh!
Full curve. Low inside.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Four-seam fastball.
The 1-0.
High inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Middle inside.
2 on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Slider. Low outside.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cody Funderburk. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. 8 of their hits have been classified as line drives, so lots of hard contact off the bat from them.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey!
Consistently attacking the right pitch is a great way to build confidence as a hitter. You start to think less at the plate the more often it happens, and it can have a snowball effect. And I think that's been the case today with all of the hard contact.
Whoa!
Hit in the air, left field. Larnach has a beat on it, and there's one down. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Justin Topa, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And that one is lifted in the air. Outman moving under this one. 2 down. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. He's been a great free agent sign. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. A dive. Nice stop. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Way out front for strike two. Step off throw to first. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One left for Toronto. There it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Bell up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Middle outside.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Way outside, and it's 2-1.
Fastball. Low inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Slider. Middle inside.
On the ground to third. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Fastball. Middle outside.
And a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Slider. Low outside.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Misses
No,
just
that's a
off
ball.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Next to hit, James Outman. 1 for 2.
Number 30, James.
Well, timing is the key to great.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jeff Hoffman. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Slider. Middle inside.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul.
Middle outside.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Topa. He last pitched 2 days ago. The 1-1. And a foul ball. That one inside. Look out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's down. One hops off the wall to second. And he'll get there with a double to lead off the 8th.
Everything came together for him. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
That one the other way. This one could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate, Ernie Clement into center. Base hit to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Alejandro Kirk gloves it on the dive in the dirt. He picks it, and that's a great play.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. Out number 3. Last half of the 8th coming up. Jays 9. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Kreidler aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike 2. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. 0-1. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's Trevor Larnach.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And first offering is fouled off.
High inside.
That one missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
4-seam fastball. High inside. 4-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 on, 1 out. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Sinker. Low outside.
Called out on strikes.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
That one to first. Guerrero. They get the first bang play, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, George Springer. Foul ball there. Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Santander in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The Jays up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Buxton in position, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Derek Shelton out of the
for the Twins.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Taylor Rogers.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Rogers, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Ranging back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Throw into third. And that's a 2-out double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And that'll do it. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Braden Fisher. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Bell in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
High outside.
Comes up empty.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That's the ball.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins. Here's Royce Lewis. And there's a foul ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Ball. Low.
Slider. Low outside.
They're down to their final strike.
Clearly he's sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of this.
Got him. Ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Now I don't gotta say too much.